at Ulta because I need a ton of makeup. Like, I need everything that I use. I need new foundation, I need new eyeshadow, I need brushes, I need a primer, I need like everything because I'm just out of everything. But that's like the perfect time to go, is when you need everything at once. But then it's also a bad thing because I'm about to spend a lot of money. So anyway, let's just go into Ulta and I will show you guys what I get. I just spent $84 on mostly drugstore products. So if that tells you anything about how expensive makeup is, like, I feel like I didn't even get that much, but I'll do a little haul when I get home. And then tomorrow I'm gonna try all of this new stuff out on this face. Hey guys, so I am back home with an Ulta haul. And I'm really excited about it because I have been out of a lot of products and I've been reusing like brushes that needed to be replaced. So I'm going to show you what I've got here. So let's start with all of the e.l.f. products. So this has been a trending product that I'm not a big primer user, but I'm willing to try it. It's the Power Grip Primer Clear. This is supposed to make your makeup last longer, keep it in place, and I've heard it's a little stickier, so I don't know how my skin's gonna take to it, but it's worth a shot. This is just a little bite-sized eyeshadow palette that I saw. I'm all about natural and nude shades, so I grabbed this. It was like $3, something that you could just throw into your suitcase, or if you're just going overnight somewhere, good thing to bring so you're not bringing an entire palette with you. I got a new tube of mascara, the Lash It Loud volumizing mascara in black. I've used this before and it's been a while since I've used it, so I'm pretty sure I remember liking it, but I'm gonna give it another chance. So if you can't tell, I don't do much with my eyebrows because I don't really know how to make them look better. I don't know anything about that, but I did buy a brow pencil with a little spoolie thing in it to brush them out and maybe just add a little bit of color in like the patchier areas, because I don't like square looking eyebrows, but also I don't really know what else I would do with mine. And then I got a sponge and brush duo because my powder brush has seen better days and I don't have any sponges, so I need something to apply my foundation with, and this was a nice little purchase. I desperately needed some new eyeshadow brushes, so again, I just got an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush kit. And the last e.l.f. product I got was the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. So I was going to get the liquid filter foundation because it's been trending on TikTok and everybody raves about it, but they didn't have any in my shade. So I ended up just getting this one, and we'll see. I mean, I like e.l.f. products typically, so maybe this foundation is just a little bit different, but I'm gonna try this out and see how it looks on my skin. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna try this out on a fresh face tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know how each product is. So we're gonna do a little get ready with me. These are all e.l.f. products, e.l.f., eyes, lip, face, whatever you wanna call it. I call them e.l.f. I've used e.l.f. products in the past. Some of these are brand new products that I've never used, so we're gonna get a little reaction here. And I'm just gonna do like a natural everyday look. I say natural, but I'm gonna do my eyeliner, like, so it's an everyday look for me. Let's just get into it because I'm gonna ramble. So I have nothing on my face right now. So we're gonna start with the Power Grip Primer. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I never use primer. So this is brand new to me. I have in the past, but I just don't use it on a regular basis because I work from home, so I don't really need a ton of makeup. Oh, it's a pump. So it's a little pump one instead of like a squeeze out. I'm just gonna dab it in because honestly, I don't really know. Maybe we'll do this. Is that right? Y'all, I don't use primer like ever, but I've heard very good things about this primer. Like TikTok, I've seen it on YouTube, and I've heard it's really good for making your makeup stay longer. And I usually have a problem with that because my foundation just comes right off because I touch my face a lot, so. But now you can see my face is a little red because I was just dabbing it in. It is a little sticky, but that's probably gonna be good for when I go to put my foundation on, so. So next I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I was going to get the liquid filter foundation that's been like trending on TikTok, but they were all out of my shade. So we're gonna try this one. I've never used this one before either. Again, pump bottle, love that. I'm just gonna put it right on the blender so I can not put too much on my face. It says it has a satin finish and medium coverage, so this is awkward to do in the viewfinder because I also don't usually use a beauty blender. I usually just use like a brush or something, but we're gonna change things up. Like we're gonna try something new. I just feel like this takes longer, but it's probably better than just like rubbing stuff over your skin. So let's do this and I'll get back to you. I do look pale, but that's because I have very pale skin. So I will say that that is not very heavy on the skin, and I like that. It doesn't cover acne as well unless you add more, which I really don't want to do because I don't want to like clog my pores even more. But I would say that feels very light, which is great. So this is not an e.l.f. powder. I didn't need new powder yesterday, so I didn't buy any. But I go in with powder over a liquid foundation just to fill in the gaps, and it's not as heavy as putting on a ton of liquid foundation. I also didn't buy new bronzer and blush, so we're not really gonna review this because it's kind of okay. It's the Revolution. It's the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror palette, so I go under my cheeks, very, very lightly under my chin area. Same palette, Simpsons Revolution, Treehouse of Horror. I've bought a couple other things before because I'm a Simpsons fan, so. Just a little bit of blush. Just a little bit. Next, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, which I bought this very cute little bite-sized palette. It's the I Love You a Latte, which is really cute actually. And it's just matte, neutral brown shades, which is what I tend to gravitate towards because on a day-to-day basis, I'm not gonna do bold colors. I don't feel confident in my skills to blend them out. So I keep it natural, especially because I always do eyeliner, so I don't want it to be too much. So we're just gonna take some of these. And then I've also got these new brushes, which are also by e.l.f. to try out. And I'm gonna do my best to do that in the little viewfinder here because I usually need a mirror. So we're gonna come a little closer. We're gonna get a little close together today. So I'm gonna start with one of the lighter shades, which is this one. And I'm just gonna go in my crease just a little bit. And that looks aggressive because it is. Because it needs to be blended out a lot. But I'm gonna do it in both creases, so. So I take the lightest shade of brown and put that in my crease, and I'm gonna blend that out. Hold on. Okay, now that I blended that out, I'm going to take my darker shade. It's more of a chocolate looking shade, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner of my eyes. I use more of a feathery brush for this because it blends better. And we can clean up our mess underneath after we blend them out. Blend that out a little bit. So next I'm gonna take this medium brown, and then I'm just gonna put that on my lid. I like to pack onto my lid. And this looks really messy right now, but I promise it's gonna turn out okay because blending makes everything better. And everybody has different tastes too, so maybe you like it to be a little darker, maybe you want it lighter. In this case, I need to blend out a little bit more so it's not so harsh, and I have to add my brow bone shade here. So we'll do that first so I can show you. So next I'm gonna take this brush. I'm gonna take the lightest color here. Usually I go for like a white or a cream to go on my brow bone, which helps blend the harshness of the crease that we did earlier. Oh my god. So I'm gonna do some magic and use my blending brush and just kind of blend it to my desired look. So now that I have this all blended out to my desired look, I'm going to add my eyeliner. And this eyeliner is why I stan e.l.f. because I will not use any other liquid eyeliner. It's their brush jet black eyeliner. It is literally like $3. I've never liked any other eyeliner as much as this one. It's just perfect for getting a thicker look. I like the painted look. I don't really like the pencil look when you're trying to do a wing. It just gives you that very sharp wing with the tip of the brush. And I'm telling you, I always get complimented on my eyeliner because those wings are pointed, and that is because I use a liquid liner. Okay, so we've got one eye done. When you go across your lid, one swoop is gonna be better than trying to like drag it along. And then you can just go in and line up the wing to the lid piece. So that would be my tip. I will try to do the second one right here, but no promises. Ah! We got blurry, hold on. Okay. So I fixed them up. To be honest, they've been sharper before, but it is what it is. One thing I've learned over the years, especially on the lid, if it's too thin, leave it alone, because guess what happens? You're just gonna keep making it thicker and thicker, and then there's no going back, and then you have to start over. So I'd rather them be just slightly uneven than to have to start over. So next is the Lash It Loud e.l.f. mascara. I needed new mascara, and I have used this in the past. What I do like about it is the brush is thinner, and I prefer a thinner brush to get in there. I feel like with thick brushes, it ends up getting on my lids or just clumps up, but I do like this one. So we're gonna scoot on in. I'm trying not to poke myself in the eye. So next is something that I never do, and that's my eyebrows, because I'm not very talented when it comes to eyebrow stuff. So for this, I'm just gonna brush them out and just kind of shade them in like any patchy areas, because I am not gonna do I can't do the outline. I don't trust myself without looking like a clown. So right here I have the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and what I liked about this was that it comes with a little brush on the end, and then the side's the pencil. So yeah, this is pretty much all I would normally do, is just brush out my eyebrows. Cause like they have a shape of some sort, but like I'm not really confident in my eyebrow skills, TBH. I think my problem with eyebrows too is I've never tried other ways of doing them, so that's what makes me afraid, because I'm like, what if that doesn't look good on me? Are they too dark now? I don't know. I don't know what my old eyebrows look like now. They might be a little dark here. I feel like it's giving like Groucho Marx with the really thick dark eyebrows. They just might need a little bit more shaping. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to it. I don't know, you guys. Might be too dark. I don't know, but they're on there. Maybe if I like fix the rest of my face, it'll look better. We'll see. Too much? Maybe. I feel like the eyebrows might be a little much. Or is it the part that's too much? So I don't know if my hair looks better parted or just down the middle. Gen Z says parted down the middle, millennials parted to the side. It depends on the day. I feel like if my bangs were fuller, then a middle part would work better, but because my hair's a little flat, side part today. But yeah, I guess this is the final look. Honestly, I don't really have any complaints about any of those products. I think they all went on pretty smoothly. I think the foundation could have a little more coverage, but it does say medium coverage, so. And I'm not very confident with my eyebrows yet, but that's not anything on the product, that's just on my skill set. So the product that I'm going to recommend most for the rest of my life is my e.l.f. eyeliner. Like, I love this eyeliner. Everything else, also good. very reasonably priced. You can get it at Ulta or any other drugstore, which is great because I don't know about you, I don't like spending hundreds of dollars on makeup anymore. I don't want to spend $50 on an eyeshadow palette. I just think you can find products that are more inexpensive and still have a good quality, and I think e.l.f. is one of those brands. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me, and you can follow me on social media. I am on TikTok and I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube, obviously. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next week.